Menopause hit me hard. I felt stuck, frustrated and trapped in a body that I didn't feel like mine anymore. But I refused to accept that weight gain was just part of aging. I lost 30 pounds of stubborn fat, regained my energy and transformed my body without starving myself, any weight loss drugs or exercising all day. And in the past 2 years, I've helped over 6,000 menopausal women drop 10 to 20 pounds in just 8 weeks using the exact same strategies I used. My name is Petra Jenko and today I'm giving you the full step-by-step blueprint to make it happen for yourself. I'll reveal what I ate, what I avoided, and the best type of exercise for our changing bodies. And the real reason menopause weight is so hard to lose. Plus, I'll share powerful weight loss hacks you can start using today to melt away that stubborn belly fat. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to take control of your body, lose the weight and feel confident again. No more guessing, just real, proven strategies that work. But first, let's go back to when I was miserable, overweight, and my confidence was about as non-existent as my desire to look in the mirror. For half a decade, I was stuck in a body that I didn't like. I tried every diet, every workout, every so-called fix, but nothing seemed to work. No matter how hard I tried, the weight wouldn't budge. And on top of that, menopause symptoms were brutal. Hot flashes, exhaustion, mood swings. I felt like I was constantly craving against my own body. But then everything changed when I started looking into the real reason menopausal women gain weight and what actually works to lose it. What I discovered was a game changer. I created a plan that was designed for changing my body, not against it. A plan that worked with my hormones, not against them. And the weight started melting off. Fast forward to today, I feel as strong, slim and confident as I did in my 20s. And the best part, I'm helping thousands of women do the same. And now I'm sharing everything I learned with you so you don't have to waste years feeling stuck like I did. Let's dive in. Step 1, cut out the foods keeping you stuck. Processed foods, seed oils and added sugars have to go, not just for weight loss, but for your health. They spike your blood sugar, causing inflammation in your body and mess with your hormones, making it nearly impossible to lose weight during menopause. I used to think I was eating healthy just because something was labelled low fat or high fibre. But when I actually started looking at food labels, I was shocked. Even so-called healthy foods were packed with hidden sugars, preservatives and seed oils that were making me feel bloated, sluggish and constantly craving more food, which means your body stays in fat storage mode. Cravings get worse and you end up feeling exhausted, bloated and constantly hungry. So instead, we ditch the processed junk and focus on eating whole, natural foods that support your metabolism and balance your hormones. Eating things like eggs, fruit and vegetables, meat and beans, which allows us to reduce inflammation and control cravings. And then finally start burning fat efficiently, which means we lose weight faster, feel energized throughout the day and stop feeling controlled by food. We have to change these habits and start eating in a way that works for your body. Here's the mistake I see so many women make: eating too little, grazing all day and relying on low protein meals. All this slows your metabolism, leads to muscle loss and makes it harder to keep the weight off long term. For years, I thought skipping breakfast would make me eat fewer calories, but it always backfired. I'd be starving by midday, which led me to binge eating snacks, carbs and sugar later in the day. It was a vicious cycle. I felt out of control, guilty and stuck. I felt like I was losing a little bit of weight at first, but then I'd struggle with hunger, low energy, and end up gaining it all back on. So instead, we prioritise protein and eat 3 balanced, high-protein meals a day. No stacking, no starving ourselves, which allows us to stay full longer, preserving muscle and keeping our metabolism strong so the weight comes off naturally. We don't just lose the weight, we keep it off while feeling stronger, healthier, and more in control of our bodies. Now that we've covered how to eat for weight loss, the next piece of the puzzle is exercise. And this is where so many women get it wrong. When I was trying to lose weight, I thought endless cardio was the answer. I'd spend hours jogging, cycling, or long, grueling workouts, thinking I was burning fat. But instead of getting slimmer, I just felt exhausted, drained and frustrated because the scale wouldn't budge. And here's the problem. With too much cardio during menopause, it spikes cortisol, or stress hormone, which makes it even harder to burn fat, especially around the belly. Plus, long cardio sessions drain our energy, break down muscle and slow our metabolism, the exact opposite of where we need to lose weight. So instead, I added weights. Because during menopause, we naturally lose muscle, and that's one of the main reasons our metabolism slows down. Adding weights to your routine helps build and maintain muscle, speeds up metabolism, and balances hormones, which makes losing fat so much easier, which allows us to burn more calories, tone up faster, and finally see real results. Which means we don't just lose the weight, we look more toned, we feel stronger, and we gain back our confidence in a body that feels amazing. And don't worry, lifting weights won't make you look bulky like a bodybuilder. Women don't have the same hormones as men to build that kind of muscle. Instead, you'll get a strong, toned and lean figure that looks amazing in your clothes. Now, that doesn't mean we avoid cardio completely, but we need to be smart about it. The mistake I made was thinking I had to kill myself in cardio workouts, doing really intense workouts all the time. But instead of burning fat, I end up being burnt out, constantly sore and even hungrier than before. And here's the problem with too much intense cardio. It spikes cortisol, which makes weight loss even harder. And it can even break down muscle, which we need to keep our metabolism high. So instead, we focus on a special type of exercise called Zone 2 cardio, which is low intensity, steady state cardio like brisk walking, light cycling, or my workouts on here. This type of cardio burns fat efficiently, lowers stress levels, and helps with recovery without pushing your body into survival mode, which allows us to burn fat without draining our energy or increasing hunger, which then means we stay consistent, lose weight more easily, and feel more energized instead of exhausted. For the longest time, I thought diet and exercise were the only things that mattered for weight loss, but I was missing a huge piece of the puzzle: sleep. And let me tell you, my sleep was a complete disaster during menopause. I'd wake up drenched in sweat from night sweats, toss and turn for hours. And when I did fall asleep, it was light and restless. I woke up feeling just as tired as when I went to bed. I had no idea that poor sleep was sabotaging my weight loss. But once I fixed it, everything changed. So let's talk about why sleep is so important for losing weight during menopause and how to start getting the deep, restful sleep your body needs. Here's the problem with not getting enough sleep. It throws our hormones completely out of balance. And during menopause, our hormones are already shifting. When we don't sleep well, our cortisol stays high, which signals to our body to hold onto fat, especially around the belly. Plus, the hunger hormone goes up, making us crave sugar and carbs, which means even if you're eating well and exercising, weight loss feels impossible because your body is fighting against you. So instead, we prioritize high quality sleep because it's one of the best things we can do to rebalance our hormones and make fat loss easier, which allows us to wake up feeling refreshed, reduced cravings, lower stress and burn fat more efficiently. So losing weight becomes easier, we feel more in control of our bodies, and we have the energy to stick to our healthy habits. Here are my best tips for better sleep. Stick to a schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. No screens before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets and TVs disrupts your melatonin, your sleep hormone, making it harder to fall asleep. I take magnesium, and magnesium for me is a game changer for sleep. It helps relax the body, calm the nervous system and improve sleep quality. Plus, it supports hormonal balance, which is crucial for menopause. When I started prioritizing sleep, I noticed a huge difference in my energy, hunger, and how easily I lost weight. So, what changed after losing 30 pounds? Everything. I have more energy than I've had in decades. Oh, and the confidence, it's back, ladies. I actually enjoy shopping for clothes again. And you bet I'm booking that beach vacation, bikini included. But the best of all, I look and feel younger. Turns out that fountain of youth isn't in a cream. It's taking care of your body and giving it what it needs. If I can do this in my 50s while battling menopause, so can you. It's not about perfection, it's about making small, consistent changes that add up to big results. If you found this inspiring or helpful, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next video. And if you would like me to personally coach you on your weight loss journey so you can slim down like me, click the link in the description below to find out more.